Hi, we're excited to share with you our kids supplement line. So we're going to talk about Mega Kids and X Factor Kids. So I'm going to ask Sharon to share more about that.
Sure. Okay, these are a couple of my very favorite Plexus products. I actually think that I could build an entire business off of just these two products because they are so amazing. I have got two little girls. They are 3 and 6 now. So I've got firsthand in my house experience with these. So I started Elise, my oldest, who on X Kids on multivitamin because that was the only one that was available when she was 3. I added it in fairly quickly because I thought, well, I get paid to take my own supplements. I might as well get a discount on her supplements as well. So I had given her what I thought was a good multivitamin before. I did not expect to notice a difference in different things like her eczema. That went away very, very quickly. Her little eczema spot. With that, digestion was improved. She had a dairy sensitivity leave very shortly after that. Less gas. She used to be a really fidgety kid. Not bad, like just fidgety all the time. And since being on X Factor Kids, she's not nearly as fidgety and her sleep has improved. She was a horrific sleeper as a baby, and we have seen a 100% improvement with the introduction of X Factor Kids. So they are two little tiny chewables, is what a kid her age, what a 5 would take, 4-year-olds an up would take. They, the best way to describe them is they taste kind of like a sweet tart, except they're not as sweet, and the texture would be very similar. The sweet tart is a little bit softer, and my kids love them. My 3-year-old now, who well, she was 1.5 when I started her. The bottle says 2. I started her at 1.5 because she had a full set of teeth. She could swallow really good. And I would actually just take one of those little X Factor Plus and I would go and I would chop it in half and I would give it to her and she would chew it up. She lets me know if I have forgotten her vitamins, usually by about 6:30 a.m. So she likes to take them. They like to take them before breakfast, even if I make it to breakfast. That's a exciting day for me. But I am reminded constantly, Mommy, you forgot our vitamins by my 3-year-old because she loves them. She loves how they taste. She loves everything about them. For her too, I mean, she's never really been old enough. My youngest has never really been old enough to not be on them. So, her too. I mean, she's a good sleeper, good cognitive development, all of that. We've also recently added in the Mega Kids right there. And it is just a fantastic product. Again, it tastes delicious. It's really, really rich in omegas. Omegas are so important for brain health. They're really important for dry skin or dry hair. If your kid has that going on, you know that they need omegas. They're not getting enough omegas. Also, for any cognitive issues like ADHD or anything like that, impulse control, omegas are really, really important because it keeps your brain nice and moist so your brain can talk to one side can talk to the other side really effectively. So you just open it up, that powder up, and you dump it in a glass of water, you mix it up, and you let them drink it, a little glass of water. What we sometimes do for a really special treat is we'll get just plain sparkling water, and I let them mix it into there, and they call it pop. I think it's really, really exciting, and that's a super special treat. So yeah, we'll usually have the X Factor Kids, the vitamin in the morning with food. You don't have to take it with food; it doesn't bother them one way or another. And the Mega Kids, we usually have that at snack time. So, and they love these products. They ask for it, so I don't forget because they let me know if I have forgotten.
That's really cool. Well, when my son was just over 6, I was getting the X Factor Kids for him. And he actually did not like the taste when he chewed it. It was quite a procedure and discussion. And we discovered that sucking on them was better. He liked the taste better and he would have it. He never once reminded me that he hadn't taken it or never asked for it. But we had a whole little stretch of time when he was taking them consistently. And then we had like a glitch. And then we got back on track. And his teacher actually told me that she had noticed a difference. That when he was taking them in the morning before school, that he sat and focused and all that sort of stuff. And she, very nicely said, and there was a stretch of time when that didn't happen. So I was like, okay, glitching to mom. And he also had a patch of dry skin on the outside at the bottom of his leg each winter because he was still little. And that fall, it took longer for that dry patch to appear. It was smaller. It still appeared, and we still tried all sorts of things and did things. At that time, then I was working on making sure he was drinking more water and that sort of thing because winter gets hard for that. So the next year, because that patch only appeared in the winter, the next winter, there was no patch of dry skin. And he takes it hit and miss. He every now and then, because now he wanted to learn how to swallow pills. So he started taking all the other things, some of the other things, sometimes. Again, we're kind of hit and miss on that. But we flip back and forth with him. And he actually doesn't care for the flavor of the drink. So when we have that discussion, we mix it up in a smoothie and then kind of make a orange Julius smoothie, and that gets it for him. My 15-year-old loves the drink. So she would be right there with your girls, and she really enjoys once a day having it. And so does my 11-year-old. She really enjoys it. With the chewable vitamins, I had a friend have a 12-year-old who didn't like to swallow pills. And she's like, well, try these out. She said it's really, really hard to talk to boys about bathroom normalities. And so she said, the poor boy was like, Mom, I'm going to tell you this once and once only. I go to the bathroom better. I actually poop once a day when I take those multivitamins. And we are never talking about this again. And she's like, I didn't even know that he wasn't pooping once a day.
Yes, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And so sometimes it's good to just try something. I actually really like the benefits of this kids drink. So I don't have any little kids in my house. I keep it for when the grandkids come because I have grandkids that love these. Like, it's special to make sure grandma's got the goodies. But I actually find that the extra omegas in here are fabulous for adults as well. Omegas are good for our brain. I don't eat a lot of seafood or fish to get natural omegas in my food. And so a source of really clean omegas that's formulated very safely really appeals to me. So if I've got times when I'm looking for that extra focus, that extra clarity, all those extra good things, I just simply add it to one of my other drinks, my smoothie, my active, and it's awesome.
Well, that's excellent. Yeah, I have 3 kids, 12, 10, and 9. And we initially started with the chewables, and the timing was always off. They'd be running out the door to school, having just brushed their teeth, and it tasted terrible. That's on Mom. Anyway, it's been a lot more effective for us to just roll my kids over to the regular stuff that I take. So they actually take the adult X Factor Plus. They take BioCleanse. One of them takes Slim every day. So for us, it was just a better fit. However, since these products have become available, I did order the drink because who wouldn't want to know how it tastes? And they beg for it all the time because it tastes fantastic. So, yeah, definitely a treat. So yeah, there's different ways for all of us, right? Because my kids are all on adult products, and Sharon's are loving the kids, so that's great. So yeah, as per usual, talk about your products and talk to the people who can help you. So hope this helps, and just we like sharing our experiences.